Get ready to match the stars. Leslie Nielsen, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Barbara Rhoades, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Hey, John. Are they ready? Are you ready? Look what we got here. Bunch of beautiful people. I thank you for showing up, because I'd feel lonely without you there. Is everything all right over here? What are you laughing at? Nothing's happened yet.
Because I love the way you look when you come in, when you talk to Barbara. I just love it.
I haven't said a word to her yet.
Yeah, but you look.
Oh, I know. What do I look? Just because her roots are dark? What do I care?
What did you do?
They are not.
Love
They
you.
are not
No.
dark. That's a nasty
No,
thing to
absolutely.
say.
It's a terrible thing to say. There.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I say, let's welcome the current champ, Julie Yeager. This gal is $17,600, and she's ready to have a go at another $5,000 or more if she is skillful and lucky as she has been for, lo, these many weeks. We're going to start with a head-to-head for $5,000. We'll see if she gets it right after this. Here she is for the umpteenth time. Sixth time, right?
6, that's right.
How do you feel?
Oh, I don't know what to say. I feel wonderful.
Well, all right. I keep feeling that way, and you'll keep on winning the money. Let's see what happens now. You got the $500 there. You're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000, and we'll give it to you if you match one celebrity exactly.
I have done so well. I have to stay with Richard.
Okay. There we go. Right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Here it is, worth $5,000. The longest blank. The longest blank. Now, Julie, he made up his mind very quickly. We ask you to make up your mind. Give us an answer that matches his. We give you the money.
The longest yard?
The Longest Yard was a movie starring Burt Reynolds, right?
I didn't hear
Yes. Now, wait a minute. They get a little lethargic applause there because they may disagree. The important thing is, does he agree?
No, not this time. I said the longest day.
The Longest Day. The Longest Day. As a matter of fact, they're both good
Both,
responses, yeah. And were
It was
the Longest
either
Day,
or.
was that a movie also?
Yep. And a book.
Okay, and a book.
Cornelius Ryan.
There's a broken heart, Charles.
This is
What are you doing?
mouth.
What are you doing?
every light on Broadway.
There's a broken heart for every light on Broadway, of course. Everybody knows that. Well, anyway, Julie, you're going to meet another player now. Here comes Kathy Burst. Hello there. How do you do, Kathy Burst?
Fine.
Good. Where are you from?
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
That's a marvelous city.
Yes.
Are you here temporarily or permanently?
On vacation with my husband.
Yeah. What have you been doing for laughs?
Well, we were in Vegas Friday.
Oh.
And then I flew back here for the game.
And did you, I mean, if you're laughing, you must have been winning, huh?
$13.
She could win that much here, couldn't she?
Winner.
Right. That's a real winner. Okay. Anything else you want to say about Kathy Burst?
I have a beautiful husband, and his name is Tom, and I have 3 sometimes wonderful children. And I have a marvelous mother-in-law who's watching all my kids for me.
Well,
so I can
that's
take
nice of
pictures.
her. You're a very realistic lady, aren't you? Okay, good luck to you, Kathy. Here we go. You may have A or B.
B.
B it is. Here we go. Last week,
Yeah.
Georgie Jessel
Yes.
presided at another funeral. And this time, the mourners hated his eulogy so much that while he was still talking, they blanked him. You remember Georgie Jessel?
I surely do. He's been around.
Presided at another funeral. This time, the mourners hated his eulogy so much that while he was still talking, they blanked him.
May I say something about my smoking? 'Cause
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many letters I've gotten from people who have said, don't go back to it. and
You
everything.
haven't?
And I haven't. It's been 4 months.
Isn't that wonderful? Right. He quit.
Once more.
What's that? Oh.
We're all very happy
Georgie Jessel
for you.
presided at another funeral.
Yeah,
This time,
yeah.
the mourners hated his eulogy so much that while he was still talking, they blanked him.
Well, now that he's got the question, will be another 20 minutes before he'll figure out the answer.
No, he's got one. There you go.
I don't.
All right, Kathy Burse.
I don't.
4 months.
Last week, Georgie Jessel presided at another funeral, and this time the mourners hated his eulogy so much that while he was still talking, they blanked him.
Buried him.
They buried him. So there's their answer. Leslie, what's yours?
It was very inexpensive burying. They pointed his toes and just pounded him into the ground.
I see.
They buried him.
Oh. One for Kathy. Brett.
I took my answer from another show we did earlier in the week. And just said buried.
Oh, all right. Chuck.
I said embalmed.
Embalmed is another good response. Buried, embalmed are two good ones. Okay. What do you say, Miss Barbara, honey?
I decided not to be so morbid,
Yes.
so I didn't match. I said boo.
They booed him while he was still talking.
I'll go back to morbid, I think.
All
That
right.
happens all the time.
The house engaged the children. The happy sound to bury him.
Right. 3.
Thank you very much.
But before they buried him, they shot him.
Oh. Thanks. Hey, that's not bad for first round, is it? Okay, she's off and running, and now we'll see what happens after we see about this. Right. Ready?
Ready.
Go. I gotta ask you the question first before you can do anything. Arnie the usher said,
What?
he said, I can always tell when the audience was filled with old folks because after the show, I don't find gum under the seats, I find blank. Arnie the usher, did you hear all that, Julie? Think
Oh, I
about it
hear.
now while they're writing their answers over here.
I'm all finished.
Good. Okay, good. All right, everybody ready up there? Okay, that's good, Barbara.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, that's all right. Just pop it in there and we'll figure it out as we go along. What's going on? Charles, all right. Arnie the usher said, I can always tell when the audience is filled with old folks because after the show I don't find gum under the seats, I find blank.
Shoes. No. You know, they take off their shoes.
Old people take off their shoes and I see. All right. But I think it's easy because I don't find gum,
Gum.
under
I know,
the seats.
I know.
I find...
I know.
All right, well...
2 seconds too late.
You may not know now, but you will in a second or two. Leslie? Dignity now.
I would settle for a tobacco fume.
Put your shoe on. Sit up and eat your oatmeal. Be a proper person.
Well, you
Oh, dear.
talk about putting your foot in your mouth.
Yeah. Show and tell, Leslie. Teeth. Find
teeth.
teeth under the seat.
Shot in the dark, you know. That's all it is.
That's right.
Shot in the
Right.
dark.
I had a terrific joke, but I wouldn't think of topping him. It's
Right.
just so
You
terrific.
could easily.
That
I said you.
You said you could easily
top
show your
me.
card and get on.
4
with it.
eyes. Orifix.
Orifix. Okay.
The dental glue, you know, that holds
Dental
the
glue,
plate.
Orifix, or whatever that stuff is. Now, what do you say?
Well, I couldn't remember what you call it, but it's the same thing. The
Dental
for
glue.
dentures.
Yes. Well, now what Ellie, what's her name is, Julie is looking for there is a little pair of shoes, that's all.
No, sir. Dentures.
Dentures, you lost them again, huh? What did you say?
I'm with the rest of the guys. Denture glue.
Yeah. Did that cross your mind at all?
Right in and out.
Yeah. Okay, so there's round one, and Kathy Burse is ahead. And now she has a choice of A or B.
B.
You want B? Okay. Now, Leslie, you lay out, Brett lays out, and Richard lays out. These two ladies, and you, Charles. If you will respond to this, please.
Yes, sir.
Farmer Brown said, last week, my cow got caught in a tornado.
Oh, that's sad.
Now, all I get from her is blank.
Perfect answer.
Yeah.
Well,
You can't say that.
Why can't you say that? You can say that. That's what I said.
that lady is feeling hysterical. Johnny, what'd you do to her? Holy mackerel. What's going on down there? That lady has a most infectious laugh. All right. Cool it, man. Cut! Compose yourself. Wait till you hear the answers before you start that. Okay, Julie. Oh, Kathy. See? Farmer Brown said last week my cow got caught in a tornado, and now all I get from her is blank.
Butter.
Butter. Butter! Butter.
That's a good answer.
Butter. Butter. Says all I get from her is butter.
Parque.
Butter. Butter.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of good choices here, but butter's the one that Kathy is looking for. She's up to a 4 now. What do you say?
This is an utterly ridiculous question.
Yes.
Milkshakes.
Milkshake. Yeah. There's some really pretty good choices for that one. You got a good one, Kathy, and you picked up 1. Now, Julie, this one for you. You got a match 4 to tie, 5 to win. Cleopatra said, my ugly cousin Leonora reminds me of Egypt because Leonora's face looks like my blank. Which one is it? In the red coat? Madam, what is your problem? I mean, we've had some weirdos on the show. Chuck, you ready?
You're right.
Okay.
He hasn't written yet here.
Julie, my dear, are you ready?
Oh, now he has.
Here we go.
So.
Wait a minute. Cleopatra said, my ugly cousin Leonora reminds me of Egypt because Leonora's face looks like my blank.
Asp.
All right. She said,
2 points for diction.
yes, excellent enunciation. There's 1. 4 to 1 the score. What do you say, Brett?
I say if you like snakes, ask.
Would say that. Right here.
Hums for the poor.
Asp.
My ugly cousin Leonora reminds me of Egypt because Leonora's face looks like my asp, is what we're after here.
Likewise.
Okay? Score is tied 4-4. One more will win the game.
I think Brett should start smoking again soon.
Yes.
Ask.
Ask wins the game. What'd you have? There you go. Number 7. Well, Kathy, you had a good shot at it. It was 5-4 the score. The final answer there was always barred, so she just squeaked in there with one ahead of you. Many gifts will be coming your way, together with our thanks for being here on Match Game 77. Now, while she's spinning off, you watch this message and come back and see if she wins some more money. Right here. I'm ready if you are. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
This is game number 7 for this lady. Wow-wee, 17,700. And now let's see. She's getting close to the all-time winner. Let's see if it happens. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and got their most popular response to this. Mac blank. Now, their most popular answer will get you $500 if you match it. If you match the second most popular one, you get $250 and $100 for matching the third, and 3 of our 6 are permitted to suggest answers to you.
Leslie?
Yeah.
MacDonald.
McDonald. McDonald. Is that what you said? Okay.
Barbara?
It's not spelled the same. That doesn't matter. How about Mac the knife? It's
Mac
not
the
same.
knife. Yeah, don't worry about the spelling. If that's your instinct and you think the audience might have said that, that's the response.
Richard?
Mac Davis.
Mac Davis.
It's a toughie.
She says it's a tough one. Now, but she's got to make up her mind now to choose Mac Davis, Mac the Knife, or McDonald's. Now, or she can reject all 3 of those and choose one of her own if she'd like to. She's got a better idea. So I'll tell you frankly, I say it is tough. All 3 sound good to me. I don't know which one I'd pick. Which one do you pick?
Oh, I'll go with McDonald's.
McDonald? All of you, and many of you are booing, aren't you?
You're right.
And here, I've made 22 billion hamburgers, and you're booing that already? Really? Cooked them with my own hands? Let's find out if we got a McDonald's up there anywhere. May we see the $100 response? Mac the Knife is Barbara's answer. That's right. Here we go with a $250 number. McDonald's, you got it.
What is the other one?
All right. Now, let's see if the audience was right, because they applauded loudest when Richard said Mac Davis. Slide it, Earl. Yeah. Yeah, I thought McDonald's
I would
be
have
up there.
chosen McDonald's, I thought.
Well, we had the crowd, the Orifix crowd was here that day, and they don't go there too often there. So now you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500, and you know what you have to do to collect.
Richard.
Richard who?
Richard Dawson.
Oh, Richard Dawson, yes, I remember him. There he is over there, standing on the blue fuzz there, on the blue spot in the rug, and here we go. $2,500. No help from you, if you please. Just get your ESP going over to him, and good luck. Blank strap. S-T-R-A-P. Blank strap, or blank strap. Finished. Julie, what answer would you like to give us that you think will match his and therefore get you an additional $2,500? Blank strap.
There's a couple good ones, but I'll pick bra.
Oh. You don't have to show us. A simple verbal response is all we're calling for, isn't it? She said, no, she said bra strap.
I'm a leg man. I said ankle strap.
Ankle strap. You know, I could only think of one, bootstrap.
That was
Yeah.
the first one.
What
There were hundreds. There were so many. Razor strap.
Razor strap.
There were a lot.
Okay.
Jock strap.
No, come on. Julie, you're going to meet another player. Here comes Chris Camorsi. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
You two ladies know each other, and you greet each other, and we welcome Chris and ask her to tell us a little bit about herself, please.
I'm from the cold and frozen state of New York, and I live in a little town called Irvington. It's on the Hudson in Westchester County.
Right.
I have two boys, David, who's 5, and he's a little professor. Cliffy, who's 2.5, and he's a little muscle man who likes to jog around the house all day. And I used to teach school, and now I work as an usherette in a theater in Westchester County. We seat 3,500 people a night, and it gets to be a pretty hard job when everybody wants to sneak down front and sit in the first row.
Right. Well, you come from a very pretty part of the country, the home of Washington Irving. Welcome,
Right.
Chris. And don't do nothing right now until you hear from me. First, this for you. I hope you'll be so kind as to join us next time for Match Game 77. Will there be more hilarity and jollity? I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
This program was edited for broadcast. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.